one really important thing that everyone needs to know before they watch Avatar: Fire and Ash. And I also think everyone's going to have the same complaint about this movie, which will 100% be valid. Let's talk about the movie, no spoilers here. So I really like this movie. Quite a bit more than Way of Water, actually. Somehow I always forget that when it comes down to it, these movies bang. This movie especially is an epic in every sense of the word. The action scenes are some of the best I've seen in years, and the scope is massive. There's loads of tension throughout the movie, but what I love most is that this film has more emotional depth than any of the other Avatar films by far. I legitimately cried during one scene. This movie deals heavily with the themes of grief and trauma and how faith in a higher power ties directly into those things. The characters are great and more well developed than in the first two films. This is really Spider and Loak's movie. Spider's really important for a lot of reasons, and Loak goes through a lot with the guilt of losing his brother and how it affects his relationship with Jake. We learn a lot more about Kiri in this film, and she's awesome, but the biggest character surprise for me was Quaritch. This movie adds a ton to his character. And James Cameron, man, he doesn't get enough credit. He continues to push the envelope and do things we've never seen before, and the man deserves his flowers. But if you're going to see this movie, you need to know that this honestly is a part 2 to Way of Water. It picks up almost immediately where that left off, and it doesn't give you a ton of recaps, so make sure you're caught up. And speaking of recaps, there's a good one on my page. Now, the complaint I can see nearly everyone having is this movie hits a lot of the same beats of the first two films, not unlike The Force Awakens compared to A New Hope. And some people will say it's not original enough, but honestly, I don't care. I feel like this movie took the best parts about the first two films and rolled it into one. And if you've seen it on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you give Avatar: Fire and Ash?